Hey, this is Notser, and today we're taking a look at Project Cold War, and this time we're taking a look at Chopper. Get to the chopper! The Chopper is a defender, and one that was initially very strong. Now, Chopper has received at least one nerf. Might need more, I don't know. And this is finally the time to try it out, after everyone's trying other tanks. I really love Defender tanks, and I'm obviously American, so the M1 is iconic to me. I'm, of course, going to try it. So, Chopper has really good speed relative to Titan. It has a slower reload, but a higher damage shell. He doesn't appear to have any Gears of War type of quick reload. And 3 abilities make up the Chopper's kit. You get a gunship, where you go operate a gunship while your agent's tank remains defenseless for the duration of the ability, and you can fire a tank cannon or a Gatling gun at enemies below. It has thermal, so you can see through smoke or something like that. So if it gets into a smoky cloud of smokiness, maybe you use it so that you can actually see something and contribute. Or maybe use it on the opposite end of a map. You know, your team on comms is saying, hey, we're doing something. And you're over here going, well, I'm too far away. I can't actually get there. Well, you can get there in some ways by activating the gunship. The Gatling gun allows you to track and chip damage a target, and it does this pretty well. The gunship also has a Gatling gun with the cannon and does the same thing. So, you know, both of them combined are forms of movement impairment to an opponent. And that should clue you into what Chopper's trying to do. Also, the giant front end on Chopper. Chopper is a ramming defender tank. It specializes in this, and I don't know if it's the best ram defender, but it seems to be a really good one. And because it's a ram defender, it's going to try and have mobility, armor, and firepower. And all of these combined make it such a deadly ram defender. And honestly, it's probably why so many people wanted to play it. It just allows you to be really successful. So, once again, we're in this vision. I'm still a newbie at this, trying to figure out what it's doing. Doesn't really seem like I can affect him because he's too far away. The fuel seems to wear out really quickly. But yeah, we just used our ability, and you know, we felt like I need to try and move out on the map, and that's what we're gonna do. There's an enemy over here, though, that we can pick on. Gun seems okay. This is my literal first game ever playing this tank, so this is the level 1 version of it. Doesn't seem horrible. You know, you can. The kit that it has works very well together. So, you know, even a level 1 Chopper can be successful because the kit is all synergized really well. You know, we're going to track him, we're going to chip him, we did one into him, we had to reload, and then we fired another one in. So it seems like that's probably the most optimal way to play a Chopper. Fire your first salvo, land on the target, switch to your Gatling gun, track the target while chasing the target down. In the time that you're chasing the target down, you will have then reloaded your gun, and you'll also be at closer range, so it won't matter as much that you don't have accuracy on the move. Ram the target, fire your gun, and all of that combined can really do a really nice number. And we missed the damage location, but he's getting Gatling to death. Yep. And if it wasn't that, we would have rammed him. Seems the game does not like the Gatling effect. makes too many, what, shrapnel or sparks or whatever. So we're able to fight off the enemy. There's someone else here. Just trying to get over to him. Ray. And watch a half-hearted ram attempt. Oh, yeah. Let me push you out of the way. Teammate takes him out, though. Middle mouse button to get that little exclamation point warning. I think it works pretty well. I would like it to be more standard for people. Maybe the focus fire, maybe a different hotkey option, or more ways to communicate. Either way, ram kill, exactly what I described. Track him, ram him, kill him, move on. Even with this level 1, he's not bad. Because that works so well, and I think that's what Raketti was supposed to be, is those three things combined, but that rocket thing was pretty sad, so you could never slow the target down to catch up to them. And we get a low health Jaeger, and I want to shoot him, but I don't want it to go into that, and then we see that he's friendly, that he had no shame in hiding behind, because he was super low. Dies of some shot, and we finish him off. Meanwhile, I probably could have just switched to this and shot on him because he was so low. So we're going to help our teammate. Gotta reload that gun. Really small cone that I have to land in. I'll get better at it, obviously. It's a physical object that travels through the environment, so it has, shell speed and all that stuff. So get used to it, and then once you do, you should be able to land it back to back. Get a little side damage on that chopper, I think. Yeah. Maybe we'll have a shot. Oh, there's another person coming. Why, hello there. Really? Must have ricocheted off the top of his hull or in between. Reload. Nope. Dang, it sucks. But because we're a ram tank, we should be maneuvering and pushing. That is our advantage. And fire my gun. Switch to my Gatling gun. It's not a Gauss cannon. Make sure he's tracked as well as we can. He's got a fire going. Sucks for him. And we're just trying to throw off any shots he's got. Finish him off. I just cannot wait for this to be upgraded. I feel like when it gets upgraded, it's just going to be awesome. Because I already love what it's trying to do. Just like something like Halo, it's the trifecta of damage. Giving the player 3 options to do damage consistently throughout the game, not just once in a game. That's one of the issues with World of Warships. You can't ram for a consistent option, so it's more like a suicide. But not in something like Project Cold War. It feels like RAM is more of a tool that you can use very commonly, and it's reliable. So introducing tanks that leverage that, like Chopper or Raketti, are really my jam, because it's what I love about tanks, and what I've always loved about tanks. And no matter what game I've played, I've always loved that I can drive around with armor and shoot my gun and then, ram them, basically, for ram kills. It's always been a joy, so it's a skill that I've mastered, basically. So I'm glad that there's something in this space that can give me that battlefield vehicle vibe that I've been craving. So I'm really a fan of Conquest. In the comments, what do you think of the 3 game modes that they've introduced so far for this game? Do you feel like you want, for example, standard battle back? I can tell you already, I don't, but, if you give a good reason, maybe that's something to consider. I really like this Conquest mode, though, and this is smoke-filled. Trying to go to an area of this that they're not focusing on me. My team was able to succeed, and even if they weren't, we had the side shot on the Titan, so we could have done some damage there. And Raketti is number 1 on my team. Nice. So yeah, I'm gonna invest time in the Chopper. because the play and ooh, Domination. I really enjoy Domination. Maybe I enjoy Domination too much. Domination is a single base capture, like a contested objective with unlimited spawn. That's the one thing that's like fun about this. They could easily have done a one life scenario Domination, and okay, I guess that could have worked. It would have worked, of course, but the fact that it's unlimited life Domination, everyone pile in on one place on the map, it's just fun, and it's a random capture on the map, I think. So, you could conceivably rotate through 5 different options. Maybe even more. We do a little bit of damage, but we get the side shot, and of course we ricochet. I'm not successful on the ram, so I switch to the Gauss, and I'm just shooting him in the face. And we take him out. Nice. Feels much more reliable compared to the rockets, for example. Raqueta. Guy has our side, he's just firing into us. Made me waste my repair kit. Oh. And as I said, re-engage on a different side of the map where the players do not suspect. And obviously a drone, or a decoy, not a drone. And we're just trying to pick on this Jaeger. He's got low health armor. Okay, we're successful. Here's another one. Wow, there's so many Jaegers all hiding in this one little area. Leave their decoys up, of course. Shame. Gotta use my repair kit. I did not have my level 1 perk, which is great for the repair kit, and highly encourage you to take the repair kit one. It makes the defender classes play better. We get the kill, but we're gonna be killed. Let's be real. Need more blockage. Only one block.
Don't let it crush you.
It won't crush me. I promise you, Spider. I'll crush you. It's kind of ironic that his character said crush, even though his name is Spider. We'll have to see if we're given an opportunity. He was that purple one. Anyway, Chopper. We do a good job, rotating around, and I just enjoy it. So, Domination on this map right now, it's a stadium. So, my impression of this map capture point is the far side is basically just pillars that you can drive on. There's a little bit of a ledge over there. There is like a valley or like I guess a dry bed that you can drive around the other side, and that's a corpse Notser. I just wanted him to know I hate him. I was like, where did the shot come from? And sure enough, it comes from right over here. Yeah. Oh, hey, there you go. Hey, what over you doing? Get over here. So obviously I was looking to kill him right there. He jukes me, goes back through this. I fire at the same moment that my teammate fires, and we take him out. Get that nice gratuitous slow motion American M1 track. Yeah, that final drive, you keep spinning. And whoa. I'm gonna have to say, no, I'm the bodyguard. We're gonna activate our Gatling gun, track him. That looks like maybe a Titan's using his B-52. Yep. I initially thought, you know what, I'm gonna go around this way. That'll be so much faster, and I can, no, it's not gonna be faster. So we come back around, I'm going after the low health target, of course. Kink gets another one. And we're gonna get in the way of this purple demon. Yeah, Spider. He's gotta squish you. And goodbye, Spider. You're not Spider-Man. I just love it. Look at all the tanks. The dead tank carcasses all piled on. Oh, just drive to it. Just drive over that poor man's car. I'm sure he appreciates that. That auto insurance loan's gonna be one hell of an explanation Hey, I thought it was okay. I parked it in the stadium. Blah. Yeah, well, I didn't expect the whole war to open up. So we captured the base. Help my team. Gonna get on this broadside. Fire too high. No gun depression from that position. We're gonna chase this guy down. At least we still have the ram. God, that was so sad. I'm over here like, really? Are you really gonna do that to me? So, meanwhile, we're gonna take this opportunity to just fire with our 130. Try and slow track these guys so they're not quite as nimble as they once were. Okay, so I think that track took a beating. Gonna heal. And that's one nice thing about the bombardment is it gives you a chance to have your cooldowns come back up. So get a broadside on that defender. He's taken out. I'm trying to cause this Jaeger's tracks to break. And I'm just trying to keep up with him. He clearly is fast, so we just call on the Gatling and we take him down. Yeah, you were dead wrong. We get the side shot over here. Now, I'm low health target, so I don't want to like fully engage, but I want to kill you, dog. Get back here. Huh, I don't know who's the smoker. I swear, I get more ricochets and blocks and slight barely misses. Please finish this guy off. Oh, I swear to you, ram this man, really? Wow. That was a sad, sad chase. And definitely, I really don't want to have to stop there, though. I really want to keep the chase up. I'm trying to close the distance, force his track, broke him. And then we get a nice follow-up, and then, of course, we get followed up by a Jaeger. So very close in actually landing those shells. But yeah, Chopper's a chaser, so chase all around. I don't care. I'm gonna try and slow you down, and what you gonna do about it, Now, we got to 1920, but the enemy has the cap. Obviously, that is a decoy, which we just killed. One of my teammates, fire support, just took big damage there. For some reason, they're not actually able to capture it. I think it's just being held in contest. And honestly, I needed to pay more attention to what was going on. I should have tried to maybe contest the situation, but I was trying to, I think, cut them off. And we're gonna track them, and just not enough time. We really needed to just be able to camp. As a defender, I should camp on the point. I wasn't aware of the scenario as much as I should have been. I was more or less just trying to enjoy myself and not necessarily min-max the way I played there. So, yeah, I think if I could do that all over again, I'd probably just have turned and gone on the cap and contested him. Now, we've got a Conquest mode, once again, with Chopper. And I really hope that we can have a good game with this one. One thing that I find funny about Chopper actually has this basketball on his back. And don't you think that that basketball would never actually stay in? It needs some sort of net to sit over it. Otherwise, the basketball's momentum is just going to throw it off this basket in whenever the turret is traversing. So it's just funny to me how stuck that basketball must be. It must be like super glued or hot glued or strapped down or, drilled in. It's not moving a millimeter, not even a single inch. Anyway, we capture A point, and we're just gonna see what's up. Nice thing about the outer objectives, A and I think C. If you go into the B side, it's middle of the map, so it's an easy side aggression. And you can punish players that move forward. And you got these nice corridors where the enemy can't fire on my position, who's over by their base. Team's able to knock out the target, and we're just going to continue moving in. And yeah, there's a ton of tanks, but I try and go for this guy and keep him pushed in front of my team. I guess I should have considered who was actually here, but we're able to ammo rack him and we kill him off. This is actually the first game where I have the improved repair kit perk, and I highly recommend it, and I love it very much. And I think there's another equipment slot or something like that, or upgrade, sorry. I think there's another upgrade that enhances the repair kit further. I might consider that. I just love having a fast repair kit. Having the ability to fix your track and also a heal over time is wonderful for a defender or any tank armored unit, because it allows me to feel more confident. And you know, if I take damage, I can just disengage, allow for my shield to recharge, and go back in. Sound familiar? Yeah, it sounds like a really good gameplay meta. It sounds like Halo. So, I like that you can fully recover. I want the game to be fast, and because you can fully recover, you don't want to just value chip damage and farming damage. That's not going to be the end-all, be-all. What you need to really value is the best way to damage and kill a target off without them getting out. So you have to form this, you know, queue of abilities. Someone got a lot on him. We tracked him, and that's a great assist. But yeah, you don't want to necessarily value the highest damage per minute. You need to value the highest potential kill, or control, or, you know, whatever. It ceases to be just a discussion on how much damage have you done, and more about where that damage has gone. And I like that about Project Cold War. I really get tired of people farming damage. It feels very, I don't know. It's not the point. It's like people farming, you know, the number of characters in a Word document than the words that you say. You know, it's just, yeah, you could value it, but the words that you speak have more bearing and more meaning. So for me, that's where I'm at. It's more important that my damage is placed on targets that can help it. Speaking of more important, you're not getting by, little friend. Oh. I wish I could have. Oh no! No! Don't kill me! Leave me alone! Please leave me alone. Whew! Right over. That was very satisfying too. Ah! I think someone else was firing on us. But yeah, that was very satisfying to ram him into the stone and kill him. Little buddy.
We won't let
Little
them taste
buddy.
victory.
It's like Austin Powers versus Mini-Me in the moon base.
Intelligence reported clearing Sector C. You must be the first to capture the base after the airstrike.
Okay, so they're clearing out C point. B point is potential. So I move up to this area. We did see an enemy tank over here, so I'm just curious. And I catch sight of two enemies taking up residence, overlooking C point. Need to be careful not to show too much of my side, because that can be punished. One enemy's pretty low, and I decide to obviously finish him off.
Kill confirmed.
And I use my smoke heal combo. That took away thermal. To my knowledge, there is no defender with thermal. And because he can't see through, it's a blind shot. So he sends in the big guns. It goes in. Weakness on the chopper is his nose. So, of course, we're going to fire on him. Can't fire on the enemy over there quite yet. And, oh yeah, the Atom. I just unlocked the Atom. He's literally just guns and armor. He doesn't have any abilities. If he blocks 5 things, he gets a heal over time. So yeah, it's it could be a more interesting tank, maybe just for testing. I'm not sure. It is a weird tank with 4 treads, so we could also showcase some game with that. It does not have any upgrades. There are no perks. There's only consumables that you can equip to Adam. And whoop, we got in the way of that guy. Sorry, a little fast. Sorry, I had to get to the point too. So we damage him. Careful, we've got Overwatch, but we're in a good, solid position. He uses his little, I don't know, wire-guided rocket or something, and his smoke's dissipating. So I decide to get close enough that I can actually see him, and he's still using this weird ability, my point-blank range. So I decide, let's activate smoke. We get a lucky block. Can we get another lucky block? Get the final drive. Which they call the fuel tank here, but maybe the fuel tank's right next to the final drive, but maybe we slightly miss, who knows. Anyway, that leprechaun green tank is firing on us, and his little short friend, I am aware that if I go too high, then I get the crossfire, so I gotta stay down and make him come to me. But we're able to finish him off with a teammate, and we could choose to engage this attacker, who seems to be engaged by friendly teammates. I can get another shot on him before he hides, which it doesn't look like it. We're just going to head towards B point. It's the closest base that we can affect, and we need to try and not allow the enemy team to win.
Base C is under attack.
So we get good damaging shot and cause a track. Teammates finish him off. And yeah, A point's ours, B point's contested, C point is theirs,
Wait, I'm not done yet.
D point, yeah, get out of here. Stop firing on me. This is solid cover here. I'm gonna use it. I'm not complaining. Just waiting out the cap, seeing if anyone's coming in. And there you go. So, our team won the game. Did pretty good overall. Enjoyed my time, and hopefully you guys did as well. If you enjoyed it, please like, leave a comment. I will have Adam and Akira gameplay worked on too. Thanks again, and I hope you all have a wonderful day. And yeah, Project Cold War.